Blessings. Welcome to the Spirit of the Lotus. And today is April 3rd, year 2016. And it's Billet Sunday. And what this means is that we read from a little piece of paper that you submit either a question, a symbol, a picture, your name, and Reverend Joseph Cowden, he is the one that prints it out from SpiritOfTheLotus@gmail.com, and he cuts it up and puts it in a basket, and we do a little mini reading from it. And that follows our chanting. And what the chanting does, we begin with the chanting, and what it does is it brings us into one vibration, one mind, one spirit that we are, and it lifts the vibration of the group. And chanting, as we know, is very powerful. It is where there is no beginning and no end. It helps to purify your space. It helps to purify your mind. And as you take it even deeper into a meditative state, it helps to access and send the energy up to the soul. After the chanting, we have announcements and the discourse, and we end with a deep level Rainbow Bridge meditation. So thank you, and we will begin with the chanting.
I am the master, live
from doubt and free from fear, knowing now all good supply ever comes from realms on high. I am the hand of God's own fortune, spreading forth the treasures of light, now accepting all good fortune, to spread God's love and great light. I am the Master living here, free from doubt and free from fear, knowing now all good supply ever comes from realms on high. I am the hand of God's own fortune, spreading forth the treasures of light, now accepting all good fortune, to spread God's love and great light. I am the Master living here, free from doubt and free from fear, knowing now all good supply ever comes from realms on high. I am the hand of God's own fortune, spreading forth the treasures of light, now accepting all good fortune, to spread God's love and great light. Omni padme hue, diamond in the lotus, the lotus of light and dark, individuality. Omni padme hue, diamond in the lotus, the lotus of light and dark, individuality. Omni padme hue, diamond in the lotus, the lotus of light and dark, individuality. I am that I am, I am that I am, fire blaze. Blaze, violet fire blaze. Feel it and see it. Blaze, violet fire blaze. We love you. Blaze, violet fire blaze. Blaze, violet fire blaze. Blaze, violet fire blaze. Be it. Blaze, violet fire blaze. We love you. Blaze, violet fire blaze. Blaze, violet fire blaze. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. Our holy, 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 and most precious Father, Mother, God, the one parent of us all, the one in whom we all live, move, and have our being, in the Christ. We come to Thee, dear Lord, the one without a second, the one with no name and yet all names, invoking Thy holy and precious Spirit to come, 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 descend, 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 and manifest, manifest, manifesting in, through, and about us, creating within us a clear and perfect channel in the Christ. Create within us a great garden of peace that transcends all illusion, that transcends all Maya and glamour. This peace that surpasses all understanding. And we come to Thee, O Lord, asking for healing, Thy healing grace, for all Thy creatures, Thy animal kingdom, Thy mineral kingdom, the flora kingdom, the human kingdom. We ask for special healing, a miracle for Titania and Sue, Audrey and all her friends and family, for the Garcia family, for all the ministers, for Dan, for Bob, for Diane and Dante and all who are crying out to Thee. Now, 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 let them be healed, quick as a blue lightning flash. We ask for healing of this planet. Let the love of the Christ at the very center of our being, the center of the earth, filter through every pore of our planet, throughout the universe, in every dimension. Let there be war no more. Let there be a supernatural disarmament of all nuclear weapons, weapons of war. And a dissolving of war consciousness. Help lift us, O Lord, into Thy heavenly spheres. We thank Thee, dear God, and we praise Thee. For Thou art the Almighty, one God, one without a second. Amen and amen. Om Tat Sat Om. Blessings and welcome. I'm Reverend Tara. What? Oh, yeah. We welcome all of you here on this beautiful Sunday morning of April 3, year 2016. And today, as we announced earlier, is Billet Sunday. And for announcements, we have some special announcements. And we would like Reverend Joseph Cowden to please come up and give those announcements.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's great seeing everyone here in Santa Clara. Good morning to everybody watching on Ustream and everybody in Berlin. So we have three major announcements. The first one is the Spirit of Lotus has partnered with a group called REACH. And through that partnership, by use of Facebook and its check-in feature, donations are given to different charities each month. So the charity for April is, let me show the flyer here to everybody. For each 2 check-ins to Facebook, 1 meal is given to impoverished kids in third world countries, including Honduras and El Salvador, Haiti, South Africa, Ethiopia, Nicaragua, and I think I'm forgetting a few other ones. But these are impoverished children in third world countries. If you want more information about which countries are benefited by the donations, the group is called Feed One. And each one of these programs is vetted by REACH, who we've partnered with. The money definitely goes to these different programs to help out kids generally, are the programs that are funded. So there's a new program each month. Again, this month it's 1 meal for children in need. And how does it work? So for people with a Facebook account, all you do is make a post. And when you do a post, you'll see in the lower left-hand corner of the post are 4 different symbols. The symbol on the far right, which looks like an upside-down teardrop, is called a check-in. You just click on that symbol. You search for 3 different things you can search for: Spirit of Lotus Santa Clara location, Spirit of Lotus Berlin location, or City of Light. And you click on one of those. What that does is show Facebook that's where you are or what you're participating in, and then you can fill out a post. So that counts as a check-in. That, if you want to get a second check-in, it's pretty easy. So with your post, you just tag certain people. So there is Facebook etiquette. You should not be tagging people who do not want to be tagged, but if you have their permission, you can tag them. So for instance, what I did this morning before coming to church was I checked in at the Spirit of Lotus Santa Clara location, and in my post I put "looking forward to church service with," and I tagged about 5 or 6 people who gave me permission to tag them. So me plus, let's say, the 6 people, that's 7, that counts as 7 check-ins. So for each 2 check-in you get a meal, so that provided several meals to people in the different countries that I mentioned. Anybody who has questions about how to check in, it's really pretty simple. I can answer those questions after church service today. The ministers in Berlin, Lotus and Daniel, can answer questions in Berlin. For people who are watching live, you can still do this check-in process. You just choose whether you want to check into Santa Clara or Berlin or the City of Light. And if you need more information about how the process works again, and you're watching through live view streaming, just contact one of us here at the Spirit of Lotus, and we'd be happy to guide you through the steps. The second announcement, the Spirit of Lotus is doing a fundraiser. And this fundraiser is sponsored by Reverend Daniel's sister, Mai Siddiqui. And she's working with Stella and Dot. And this is an online company where you can get different gifts like handbags, wallets, purses, jewelry, scarves, things of that nature. And there's a link. We have a flyer that we've printed out, so people here in Santa Clara, Berlin, we can actually give you a copy of the flyer. There's a link on the bottom of the flyer that you can go to, and if there's products that interest you, 15 to 25% of the purchase price goes directly to Spirit of Lotus. The more you purchase, basically, the greater percentage goes to the Spirit of Lotus. So even very small purchases, the church will still get 15% of that purchase as a donation. If you have any questions about that, let us know. The fundraiser goes from April 18 to May 9. So we're just announcing it now so people can prepare, because we have Mother's Day coming up, and these are great gifts, great Mother's Day gift ideas. Have any questions about that? Let one of the ministers know. In addition to this flyer, on our website, we're going to put the Stella and Dot link. So all people have to do, and I think it'll be on today, latest tomorrow, just go to our website. You'll be able to click on that link, and if you are interested in any of the products that you want to purchase, it's just real easy to do right through our website. There's also these catalogs. We have them here at Santa Clara. They're in Berlin, but you actually don't really need the hard copy catalog. If you're not at one of these two locations, you can just go to the link, and it has all the products that are available. Last announcement is we have our retreat. We have 4 spots left. It's from August 28th through September 2nd, I think. Or maybe it's August 27th. Is it the 27th, Tora?
27th, yes.
Yeah, August 27th through September 2nd. It's near the Grand Tetons. It's going to be a retreat on karma and reincarnation. Wonderful experience for people who haven't been to these retreats. We have 4 spots left. Any questions, let us know. It's $1,800 per person. What that covers, though, is all of the classes for the retreat, all of the meals for the retreat, and 2 days of touring. 1 day to the Grand Tetons and 1 day to Yosemite or Yellowstone. So it's really quite a deal for that price. And for couples and seniors, we give discounts. So let us know. Email us at spiritoflotus@gmail.com. Thank you very much. And now we will proceed on to the mini readings.
All right, as we explained earlier, what we do, you submit to spiritofthelotus@gmail.com if you are watching live on Ustream, a question or a symbol, picture, your name, anything, and we will read from that. Reverend Joseph Cowden, he prints them up, cuts them up, and puts them in the basket, so I do not see these billets prior to the reading. And so we do this the first Sunday of every month. All right. What comes to us before we even start this, all of you who've submitted billets or who are here participating in some way, have gifts. We all have gifts from Spirit. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 12 in the Holy Bible, it tells us all about the different types of gifts and powers. And all of us who are given these gifts have a certain responsibility. As it says in the Bible, much is expected of us. What this also means is that the disciple on the path, when he or she starts developing these gifts and powers through their chanting, through their meditative work, through their and the process of meditating, and through their prayer work and their service to God, slowly they get more and more sensitive. But what is very common amongst these disciples is that they can easily turn their gifts to the material world. And this is because their their trust in God starts to wane. Their trust in the universe starts to wane. And why is this? Is because the universe says, okay, you are getting more and more sensitive. You are, you have these gifts. So we will go deeper and deeper within. We will start hiding the hidden treasures, God's hidden treasures, deeper and deeper within. So you go deeper and deeper within. This is all well and good, but many disciples, many initiates on the path, they start to get nervous, and they start to turn their talents to the material world, to trying to control emotions. And by the way, chanting helps for emotional control because of rhythm and vibration. They turn their talents to so-called making money or making a business. And what does this do, or for ego's sake, or for fame and fortune? It closes that door, that access way to the one soul, to the great soul, and to the solar angel. So much of the power starts coming, instead of from spirit, starts coming from the astral universe, the astral world. And it's not that reliable. And we'll go more into the astral at a later time. So all of us, it's important we continue and go deeper with our practices and not lose faith. Don't lose faith in God. Know that if He takes care of this little sparrow, as they say, He cares for the sparrow that falls to the earth, God will take care of you too, in countless ways. And so be thankful every day before we even open our eyes in the morning. Just thank God for this, for your body, for your emotions, for your mind, for the opportunities for the day, for all that you have, the opportunities to give your talents, and also for all that you receive. And the universe will hear you and just open up its treasures. The more that we are thankful for, the more magnetic we become for that. And God bless all of you, because all of you have these spiritual gifts. And what we do here, you can do also. Okay, something with the sinuses. This person, breathing. Again, you need to go out into nature, learn from nature, and really breathe and take the time to spend with nature. And not in a hurried way, but in a very peaceful, meditative way. And if you're athletic, you can do a sport out in the open, in nature, and really be observant to everything about you. The water, the earth, the wind, the breeze that blows through you. And as a breeze, and this is for everyone, and as a breeze blows through you, and the heat of the rays of the sun beams upon you, picture all of the elements embracing you like a net and going into every cell of your being. The water healing your emotions, the fire healing your mind, the earth healing your physical body, and it's all intertwined. And all of this, this net just firming up your body, firming up the emotions, firming up the mind, and firming up your spirit and soul. And so use the elements, the ethers, to help you to heal. Not only to heal, but to start loving your body, love your emotions, love your mind, and expressing this love out in nature. So this is that message. Family and health. Okay, so please share this with your family, how to use the elements, and just take time, just slow down. I hope that makes sense. You're welcome. Oh, that was Audrey. Heart, something with the heart. This person has a beautiful heart, and but it's been injured a lot in the past and even in past lives. So they're learning to heal from the heart. So whatever you do it with heart. In work, in play, and everything. Eat with heart, and be very present. Learn to be very present. So you too need to breathe and really fill the lungs, because if there's something going on or the heart is being affected, that means the lungs are being affected. And it's like fire and water. So they have to come to a balance. The fire and water and the metal and all of that, the earth. So do things with love, with heart, and be kind to your heart. And somehow you're overprotecting, so you can be very generous with others, or generous but not generous with yourself. So balancing in the heart. Bringing home the Dharma. Okay.
You gotta have
Heart. That was Tai Chi Joe. We should have him come up and sing. You've got to have heart, and dance. He teaches Tai Chi dance. Oh, okay. This is a lesson for all of us. There's a thing out now about sugar and not eating sugar. and sugar turning into, is it glucose, and glucose, if we don't burn it up, it turns into fat. So this whole process of sugar is something this person can learn from, to love the body and not to deny yourself. Somehow this person is denying themselves of the sweet things in life, and the feeling deserving, and feeling worthy of all these wonderful things that are placed before him or her. And so don't even deny yourself of sugar, of sweet, because that falls into denial on many levels. And then we start denying not only ourselves, but God. So you can maybe cut down on sweets slowly, but never deny yourself. Have just less of. And see that process, and how the fat can be a protection to help, to protect you from negative vibrations. And that is why during this new age, the heaviness of the body, I know health practitioners are saying, oh, no, 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 but this is the truth. It's important. A lot of people are getting heavier for a reason. It's not because of deterioration of health, but because people are getting more and more sensitive to negative vibrations, because everything vibrates, has a sound, has a tone. And so this fat in the body that can absorb some of the negative vibrations. But of course, it's important to stay healthy. But to love our bodies, big or small, and know that there's a reason other than the way we just eat physical food, that we are shaped the way we're shaped. And it is for our own benefit. Everyone has a certain shape. So it's all about love, appreciation, and not to deny yourself, not to try and punish yourself. It's a way of self-punishment. So that we all do, that we don't realize that we do. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So be generous, and don't, you must have been thinking about sugar and cutting out sugar and all of this. So your guides are saying not to feel bad about eating sugar, and, just step by step. Something you're denying yourself, and that's why the prosperity isn't flowing in.
Okay.
I hope it made sense.
Okay.
And that's for everybody. Oh, wait, that doesn't mean everybody go out and buy a box of cookies, please, or chocolates. Okay. Love. Whew. As a child, you may not have been carried or touched a lot. And maybe it's because, and I mean, it's not parents' fault or anybody's fault or anything like that. It's just the way things were at the time that you were born, and that was the thinking. So being touched, or something to be with that sense of touch, is one of, all the senses are important, are great, and it's one of the greatest senses because touch is involved with in all the senses, and because all the senses have to touch something. So to touch God, to touch and get in touch, to really allow yourself to be touched. Allow yourself to be touched not only by by the unseen spirit, and but also the physical. Allow yourself to really take in, to be touched, to be hugged, to feel the warmth. And when you're touched and hugged, to really, really feel that warmth and the sincerity. And when you hug, do it with heart and really sincerity. Growing up, you might have been taught, certain things, and there's always a purpose about getting too close, or not, with strangers, or not to trust strangers. So all of this has to do with your sense of touch, with trust, and so on and so forth. Tina. So really focus on touch and sense of touch, and when you touch it with all your senses. Yeah. You're welcome. Something about spiritual reality. This person has this goal to be self-realized, and it may not be a goal that they set in this life, but in a past life. And so, excuse me, so what is going on here is that this person tries too hard, tries to be good, what they think good is, tries to be this, tries to be that. And the reality, the spirit is in the trust, letting go, let God, and just relax and be very comfortable with who you are. Something about not being comfortable with who you are. So just do that mirror exercise that we give everybody, the I love you exercise, and just get a clean, a handheld mirror, not too small, but a certain size. And this is one Chocho Imamoto really taught everybody, and because she believes so strongly in it. And just hold the mirror and be sure it's flawless and clean, and gaze into your eyes and keep saying I love you for 2 minutes. And do this for at least, we're increasing it to 30 days, at least a minimum of 30 days. And if you stop at day 28 and miss day 29 and try and say, oh, I just have one more day, no, you start from day 1 again. So you do it consistently. And it's a powerful exercise. So wrap your mirror in a dark cloth and use that mirror only for spiritual exercise, or for this one exercise. Okay. Union, Ayana. Okay. So this love, and it will be a great healing for you. This to love. Okay. Ah. As we explained earlier, these billets are really, I mean, though it's personal, it's for everyone. Because this person, we know who it is because it's the biggest. It's always the biggest. But this person does a lot and loves to serve, yet doesn't always get recognition. And just know that, and you're fine with that. All of you are fine with that. But just know that the heavenly beings recognize what you do and cherish you in everything, not only what you do, but everything about you. You are truly cherished. There is a book of remembrance that the Jews talk about, and the mystics talk about. There are other books but this book of God's remembrance has everything in it, and so you shall always be remembered. You'll never be forgotten, and so that's the message. This is Dante. Wow. Shows that he's very, very smart and colorful. Like the Rainbow Bridge. Okay. Yeah, the unicorn. There are many things taking flight. All right. This person's fear, something to do with fear. Fear not lest it comes upon you. Be very careful with your words or your thoughts, and just be very present. Breathe deeply. Practice breathing deeply. There's a fear that's deep within you, and this is with all of us too, but this fear is your major block. And what the fear is a fear of being discovered. And it can be a positive thing, being your talents and gifts and all that being discovered. But again, if you're discovered, then lots will be expected of you, and so on and so forth. Or feeling that you want to hide. And so be very careful of your thoughts and your words. Stay present. Focus on the breath. And you have much to give to humanity. And this is a subconscious fear. You might not even be aware of it. Mountain top. Bhakti. Does this make sense? I think so. Okay. humor. Use your sense of humor, and you have a great sense of humor, but that is what will so-called get you out of trouble or get you out of certain situations. Not that you're in trouble, but it will, the guides are saying that that troubled feeling, not to take life so seriously. So humor is one of your gifts, and so use it. Use that gift of humor. Oh, yeah, they say that there is no I in team, Team. Therefore, let's root for either the Warriors or Spurs. Okay, love Daniel. See, humor, since he has a great sense of humor, so use it in every way, you know. Don't take things too seriously. Very good. Seeking something. Uh, you're seeking something that, you know, deep within you. And as we know, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. And so, but uh, actually, your guides are saying it's right in front of you. Somehow you think it's buried deep within you, but it's right in the answer is right, and what you are seeking is right in front of you. Meaning, you know, it's so obvious that it can be easily missed. Just like all of us, it's happened to all of us where something is so obvious that we miss it completely. And this is what your guides are saying. Diane Camillo, will I soon be manifesting 15 clients per week? And I get a big yes. And so you need to believe it. Your clients are all, you know, they're all within your reach. They're all right in front of you. And, but it takes belief, as you know. So believe it, feel it, taste it. Put all your emotions and senses into it when you visualize your 15 clients a week. Smell them even, you know, hear them, and put everything into that in your visualization. Okay, Diane, we agree. 15 a week or more if you want. Okay, this person needs to let go, to move on, but there's something he or she is hanging on to that is preventing him or her to make that final step. And so what is preventing you from making that final that step in letting go, so you take off and, you know, experience all these different opportunities, is this interesting fear of acceptance, of non-acceptance, of being not accepted. Something that, and it's not by just by people, but by your environment or by something. So fear not lest it comes upon you, but just expect a miracle, expect the best, because there is so much ahead of you, but you're being just like pulled to the past, pulled to things that happened to you as a child, pulled by this, pulled by that. So letting go of that is somewhat difficult to make that one, as soon as you let go, to make that one step. And so let go of that fear of non-acceptance. And not everybody loves us. There are people that will not like us. And so not to worry what people think, not to worry what people say or do about, and because there's so much love about you. There's so much that you need to accomplish in this lifetime. Oh, Carl with a happy face. Does that make sense?
Completely.
Okay. You're welcome. I think one more. Okay, this person sends their blessings to all, or their guides say blessings to all. And to all a good night. That's funny. Okay, now, this is interesting. This is the first time I've come across this. You need to take yourself more seriously in the way, I mean, you do have this sense of humor, but you take what you have, such talent. You have so much to give, to offer, but you don't take yourself seriously in this matter. You think, oh, everybody has this talent, or everybody can do what I do, or, you don't see yourself as unique. Maybe we should say that. And so to really start writing down all the things that make you unique, all the things that, make you special, because you are special. Somehow as a child, you always thought you were special, but you somehow, through programming and stuff and all that, bombardment, you lost that special feeling, that feeling. So I know the song, but you are so write it down. Everyone should do this, because everyone here has that specialness, and really write it down and really start to believe it. Maria Rathner. Oh, okay, Maria. Recognize that in you, because there is a great beauty and something very special that you need to express in this world. Okay, we're running past time, so we'll conclude the reading of the billets, and may God bless you. May God guide you, and have a beautiful, beautiful week. God bless you all. Oh, major announcement. It's neither major nor minor. Reverend Lotus will be giving the service next week, Sunday. So that's exciting. Thank you.